Hello my fellow Minecraft friends and welcome to the first episode of Lightcraft. This is a server where me and my friends play Minecraft together and have lots and lots of fun. If you would like to know more information about this server, go ahead and watch the 0th episode from The Hedge or Cyrus, who are also Lightcraft members. The link will be down in the description. You may be asking how I got all this gear and how I got 20,000 blocks away from spawn. Well, this is how it went. We started off on top of a tree. Then we scattered and I went get some basic resources. We had planned to go about 20,000 blocks away from spawn to build our bases, and I decided to go through the nether. Cyrus found a ruined portal and he sent me the coords, so I went over there. After getting some more resources and food, I completed the nether portal and went through. I spawned in a close-in location, so I had to mine for about 200 blocks until my pickaxe broke. Because I didn't have another one, I had to go back all the way and get some more resources and food. And then I went back. This time it went pretty smoothly. I managed to get about 1600 blocks away from spawn in the nether. And I stumbled upon a nether fortress. I got the nether wart and some blaze rods, but then I realized that I hadn't set my spawn for the whole time. So I went piglin trading and got some crying obsidian and made a respawn anchor. I filled it with glowstone and I continued my journey. It turns out I'm pretty lucky because I arrived there without dying once. The only problem was I didn't have enough obsidian. I got 6 pieces from the bartering with the piglin, but I didn't have all 10 that you need to complete a nether portal. So I had to mine for gold and barter some more, but I wasn't very lucky this time and I didn't get any obsidian. While searching for more gold, I stumbled upon this guy. It was a zombified piglin riding a strider with a saddle and warped fungus on a stick. I've never seen that. I didn't know that striders could spawn naturally with saddles, so I I borrowed the strider from the zombified piglin and I went across the lava lake to find more gold. I was lucky again because I found a bastion and I died there. And the worst part is that I spawned in the overworld all the way back at spawn. It turns out I thought that just filling it with glowstone would be enough, but you actually have to right click it to set your spawn. I didn't know that before. So yeah, I had to go all the journey again without any gear. So of course I went mining for some iron, I got some food, I got some obsidian, and pretty annoyed I went back to the nether. Surprisingly, it went even smoother than before. Once I arrived at the coordinates, I finished the construction of the nether portal and finally went through to the overworld. So as you can see, it was quite painful, but now we are here. I've set my spawn, so nothing can go wrong. I made a little temporary settlement over here. Nothing too fancy. This is my portal where I came in from the nether. Alright, so I've relocated my portal just so that you don't spawn down in the mines. Yeah, I should probably make it look a bit better. Yeah, I think that looks definitely better. And bam, there we go. I want to get some basic farms started. Like, I'm thinking some animal pens and maybe a basic automatic sugarcane farm. You know, just to get the ball rolling. Oh, and there's also one thing. I've decided this season of Lightcraft, I don't want to use any redstone farms tutorials and so on. I want to build everything from either my memory or my own designs, because I want to get better at redstone. So I think that's gonna be a bit interesting. I'm therefore limited by the complexity of farms I can make. I don't think I'm able to make, like, for example, a raid farm or something. I'm not able to do that by my own. So I'm thinking for the sugarcane farm, that's a pretty easy design. From 1.19, there's a feature that I want to use, or more like a block that I want to use in the design, and that is the mud block. Because the mud block has an interesting feature. Alright guys, so let me demonstrate. When you have some mud, as you maybe know, the mud block is not actually a full block. Like it's a bit lower, a bit like a honey block or a soul sand. But this is the only block with this property on which sugarcane can grow. The sugarcane can grow on the mud block, and the mud block is not a full block, which means if I put a hopper underneath it, so if we have a hopper underneath the mud block on which the sugarcane grows, if we break the sugarcane, oh, that was a bit not a good demonstration. If we break it of course needs to be enclosed a bit. But as I was saying, if we break the sugarcane, you've gotta be kidding me. Anyway, if I break the sugarcane, there we go. It lands directly in the hopper, which is great because we don't need to make any hopper minecarts, which is noisy and laggy, you know. It's a bit more expensive. Hoppers are pretty expensive, but for a small farm, it's not that bad. So I think we can do this in the form of a time lapse, which this will be the first time lapse on this channel, by the way. So yeah, let's do it. So as you can see behind me, the sugarcane farm is already running, and I also got a little like field here. I have this little animal pen over here with just one chicken. I hope to get some eggs from her and get some more chickies, and then some. Oh yeah, thank you for the demonstration. Yeah, nothing. I've got some cows. I've got some sheep, which I'm shearing so that I get all the wool. I also I found out this very nice trick on my own. Look, I can go to both pens with using only one gate. They're all separated, and they can't go through this. The animals are too. Really? Yeah, this is a small cow. I tested it when there weren't any small cows. Small animal. Maybe this is why no one does it. Yeah, I'm not really that genius as I think I am. I need some dark oak for my base. A lot of dark oak. So I think I'm gonna deforest this area and I'll make a little time lapse. Alright, so this went actually far smoother than I thought. I thought it would take like an hour, but it took like 10 minutes. I got nearly 6 stacks, and I also got some dark oak saplings and some red mushrooms that could come in handy as well. And so now let's head back through the nether. I'm afraid that's actually all I've got time for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. We've made a ton of progress. I think we started off pretty nicely. Don't forget to check out the channels from Cyrus and the Hedge. They will be linked down in the description. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Goodbye!